Welcome to Buddhistdoor Global's weekly news review for the week of the 15th to 19th of June 2020. I'm Raymond Lam, sitting in for Justin Whitaker. On the 13th, a crowd of Buddhists gathered at the Japanese American National Museum in Little Tokyo, Los Angeles, in support of demonstrations across the United States protesting police brutality and systemic racism toward the black community. The event was organized by a conglomeration of Buddhist monastics behind the banner Buddhists for Black Lives Matter. George Floyd was an unarmed black man who died at the hands of the Minneapolis police force on 25th of May. The killing, which was captured on video and caused a widespread public outrage when the footage went viral, has galvanized a global anti-racism movement. By 10 a.m. on the 13th, some 200 people had arrived at the museum's courtyard, many of them carrying placards that expressed Buddhist and anti-racist messages. After listening to an opening prayer, the crowd set out on a meditative walk, which took the participants past the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, headquarters, and onward to end at Los Angeles City Hall. In response to this murder of George Floyd on the 17th of June, a human rights advocacy group composed of South Korea's two largest Christian organizations and the two largest Buddhist orders issued a call for the South Korean government to legislate to protect the country's minorities from hatred and discrimination. Speaking from Seoul, the religious leaders urged citizens and politicians to acknowledge persistent racial discrimination in South Korea, in particular against migrant workers and other minorities. Although the country had ratified the International Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination of the UN in 1979, it fell short of banning such acts under the law and has received remedial recommendations, read the statement released by the group. The country should drop its cavalier approach that racial discrimination is the problem of other nations and should enact a law that corresponds with the human rights standards of the UN. Cambodia has so far been spared from a major outbreak of COVID-19. With a population of some 16 million people, only 128 confirmed cases have been reported with 0 deaths. This puts Cambodia among the success stories in mitigating the spread of the virus, which was first recorded there in early March. And as Cambodia enjoys freedom from immediate coronavirus concerns, the people are also enjoying Angkor Wat and other pieces of Buddhist heritage that have previously become overwhelmed by tourists. Meanwhile, many Cambodians have managed to enjoy the quiet and opportunity to reclaim popular tourist sites. In 2019, more than 2.2 million tourists paid nearly $100 million to visit the 12th century Buddhist complex of Angkor Wat, which spans 208 hectares. But this year's numbers are made up only in the dozens, largely made of foreign expats after the global shutdown brought a halt to nearly all international travel. And finally, some viral news. At the 1,300-year-old Lingchuan Temple in central China's Hubei province, some 20 kilometers southeast of Wuhan, monastics have enjoyed an unexpected bumper crop from their flourishing vegetable garden. They offered it to the surplus, the public, but little did they realize that their generous offer would rapidly go viral. They shared the news of their windfall harvest over social media, inviting local residents to help gather the vegetables which were planted during the novel coronavirus outbreak and share in the plentiful excess. The post was accompanied by a video of monks harvesting vegetables and pushing a cart loaded with crates of beans and cucumbers, and asking the question, what's the feeling of eating vegetables that were grown with Buddhist scriptures? Apparently, underestimating just how popular their generous offer would be, after just a couple of hours, the temple was forced to make a follow-up post that struck a more frantic, if slightly ironic, humorous tone. Everybody, it read, please calm down, otherwise we'll have to buy vegetables next month. That's it for our weekly news review today. Please do like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more coverage of the Buddhist world. Thank you.